Good Wednesday evening to you. Richard Scott here with the forecast update. Cold weather continues. It is awfully cold across Alabama. Here's a look at a radar across the state as a radar scan updates. Conditions are beginning to dry out for most of the state. This recording about 9:45. Still got some areas of light rain happening roughly east of Interstate 65 now. In fact, the areas mainly east of Birmingham. Anderson, see that new scan on our radar showing some of that rain beginning to move into Georgia and out of Alabama. Meanwhile, West Alabama beginning to dry out, although it is interesting to note there have been some flurries reported for parts of Pickens, Lamar, Fayette, Marion, Winston counties, Northwest Alabama. What this is still some shallow moisture, some colder air deepening across our area, and that's allowing for some tiny snow grains to make it to the ground in that part of Northwest Alabama. Really interesting. You notice before Thanksgiving, you just don't see that in Alabama this early. Of course, there's not going to be any problems with this. It's going to quickly move out as dry air does take over later on tonight. But again, for Northwest Alabama, northwest of Tuscaloosa, a few flurries happening this evening. Here we go with the temperatures. It's getting cold. 35 in Tuscaloosa. We got 32 in Haleyville, Columbus at 31, Meridian 34. The cold air continues to move eastward across Alabama tonight. It's going to be very cold tomorrow morning, though. We'll start the day on average around 30. Some areas could be a little colder than that north of Tuscaloosa. 39 by lunchtime. 43, that's it for high temperature. We'll begin to notice some sunshine mixing out after lunch. But cold air taking over much of the lower 48 right now. There's a satellite and radar composite. Big time rains moving east into Georgia. A good bit of snow happening around Little Rock and Memphis and areas points north over western Kentucky, western Tennessee tonight. That is beginning to wrap up. And again, as dry air moves in, those tiny flurries over far west Alabama will move on out and dry up, so I don't expect any problems with that. Rainfall today, a little over a 1/4 inch in Tuscaloosa, but some areas getting over 1/2 inch for Birmingham, Coleman, and Gadsden. Here's a forecast model into tonight. Temperatures turning much colder. Clouds begin to move out tomorrow, again around midday from southwest to northeast. By the afternoon, all of it should begin to clear out. Tomorrow night, though, we're talking about Thursday night into Friday morning. Very cold. Temperatures well below freezing, a widespread frost during the day on Friday. Temperatures will be back in the upper 50s. Got a freeze warning in effect tonight for most of central and west Alabama, with temperatures going below freezing overnight. And the deal is with this is the National Weather Service will issue these freeze warnings when we expect the first freeze or two. After that, they'll no longer issue those, obviously, through the winter time. This is that first killing freeze, and we'll have a frost tomorrow night as well. Tonight, though, I don't think we see any frost with a cloud cover and wind, but there will be some freezing temperatures all across central and west Alabama. Temperatures between about 29 in the northwest to 31 in the south central counties. Tomorrow night, this is Friday morning, 6 a.m., upper 20s to near 30s. It's going to be very cold. The wind will be calm. Friday morning, there will be a heavy frost on the ground. So if you got that tender vegetation, may want to cover that or bring it indoors if you can, because this is going to be a killing frost and freeze Friday morning. Again, it's clear skies and calm winds will be around. One good thing, if you're sick of the rain, we got dry weather coming in for a while. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, no chance for rain here in Alabama. Low side at 30. Tomorrow we top out to the low 40s. Again, afternoon clearing, but it's going to be a cold day. Upper 50s on Friday. We'll begin a modifying trend over the weekend. Mid-60s likely on Saturday and on Sunday. Temperatures tonight will begin to warm up a little bit. Lows tonight back in the lower to middle 40s. Keep in mind for this time of the year, average highs in the upper 60s, average lows in the upper 40s. For Tuscaloosa area, further north you go, those temperatures will be a bit lower, though. I do expect dry conditions over the next 5 to 7 days.